Well, again, thanks everybody for being here. Obviously, I think we got to be pleased with how we played today. Again, offensively, watching film on La Tech, I really was very concerned. They had scored a ton of points leading up to the game today, and I think Brooke and her staff do a tremendous job. And La Tech is they probably, we played really well that first half. We probably hit them pretty hard, and they haven't seen our guard play, and I thought our guard play early was really good, especially defensively. And I thought it shows a lot about their team in the way they came out in that third quarter and played with a lot of pride. And I was disappointed a little bit in our effort. I thought we left it in the locker room coming out, but picked it back up in the fourth quarter. But I think that speaks well to Louisiana Tech and to Coach and their staff. And again, I think we just played really well. I told Brooke when we shook hands after, that's about as good as we've played the first half this year defensively. I think we had forced 18 turnovers, and Rory was doing a good job running our team. And Rory has, I think, 11 assists, and we probably left 4 more out there that she should have got, and we just can't make a layup. And but I thought she was really good running our team today. And again, I think Taylor, 12 out of 16, had 8 rebounds, 25 and 12. That's a pretty good day, or 25 and 8, with 5 block shots. Made a real heady play in the third quarter, knowing the shot clock. But again, what her and Hattie bring to the table for us at the 5 is really, really special. And both those kids are doing a good job. One will have one game, one will get it the next game, but they both ham and egged it pretty good, both in ball games and from game to game. So we're getting a lot of production inside. I thought Shaylee was really good the first half also. It's good to see her get off to a good start shooting the ball. And again, the kid works on it. Her and Rory are first ones in every day. And again, Jacqueline tonight being 6 for 9. If we could get rid of her 3 turnovers, she had a pretty good night, 2 assists, 2 steals, and shot it really, really well, 3 of 3 at the free throw line. So, again, pleased with our team. We'll take tomorrow off, and then we'll get up and leave early Tuesday morning for our tournament over Thanksgiving. And overall, I'm proud of our kids and looking forward to hopefully having a good tournament.
Coach, I think we were here this time last week, and we after a sizable win, and you were talking about a lot of things that this team needed to clean up. Do you feel like they did that throughout practice this past week, and is today's start, particularly the first half, the result of that work?
I think they're coming. I think we're getting better. We had 13 turnovers. I'm not real fired up about that, but I think we're coming. I think we're getting better. I thought our execution on some half-court stuff was really good. Again, it makes life easier when Hattie and Taylor inside can be a force down there, and people have to respect them. But I do see us doing a better job. Obviously, I want perfect, and it's never going to happen. But it's just something I strive for. I'm still waiting to pitch a shutout. I'm always trying to get to 0 for the other team, and that'll always be a goal. I think we're getting better. I think that's a big thing, and I see it. I see it in practice. I see how hard our kids are working, and I see it when we get to the floor.
Coach, you talked about Shaylee's offensive output. You can talk about just her defensive output as well. She, I want to say she had
3 steals.
3 steals, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive, 1 defensive, and a block. Can you talk about just her game today on that side of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, she always plays hard. I think, we had some heartache with dribble penetration today with a few of our guards, and we've got to clean that up. But, I thought Shaylee played well, especially the first half. I thought she came out, and she was obviously ready to go, and shot it well, executed some good out-of-bounds stuff for her. And and I think that's an aspect that you want to know what I like about our team. I think they understand the importance of executing out-of-bounds plays. I bet we score, I bet we score 8, 10 points a game just on out of bounds plays. But we spend time on it, and that's something that's important. And we're still not good. To me, we're still not perfect at it. We're missing some opportunities, and we don't screen very well. We're not very tough when it comes to setting screens, but that's something we continue to work on. But yeah, I thought Shaylee had a good game today.
Coach, what, if anything, can you tell us about what happened with Madison there at the end, and is she okay?
Yeah, she just got a little strain on her hamstring. She's tried to convince me that she's okay. So my response is, well, if you're okay, then why didn't you go back in? But she's telling me she's okay. So she'll get treatment today and treatment tomorrow. And but she's told me she's fine. So I feel good about it. Feel good that we get Amo back now. She's been practicing full go, and she'll be available for games Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So excited to be adding that one back into the fold as well. I know she's chomping at the bit, and I know our team's excited for her as well.
Taylor, can you talk about just, you guys forced 29 turnovers. Can you just talk about that, the emphasis that you guys had on that coming into this game, and just how good it is to see just everybody, doing their job, consistently playing hard on defense?
I would say the last 2 to 3 games, we haven't been the best on defense, and so the last 3 days, the last 3 practices, it was really emphasized our defense and being up the line and help defense and just being in the right position. And I think coming into this game, we had a great energy, and we started it off. The first 5 people had great energy on defense, got a lot of steals. Rory did a great job on ball and getting a bunch of steals, and that led to offense. Coach Schaefer always says that if you just play hard on defense, the offense will come. And I think that that's exactly what happened tonight. We were just fired up to play defense. And of course, we do have things that we can work on and that we need to work on. But I think that we just had a really good effort tonight.
Taylor, what about you in particular tonight? What was clicking for you? 25 points leading the team tonight?
They were a pretty small team, and so we knew coming into this game that they were probably going to zone us, and we worked really hard this week on getting good looks in the paint for when they guard us in zone. And so we have great guards that can give me good passes, and if you can throw it up close to the rim, usually I'll grab it and put it in. So I think that, Rory had 11 assists, and I think that that's just shows how great not only she is, but our other guards, and how good we are at passing and sharing the ball. And Coach Schaefer had a big emphasis on that before we came in, was playing unselfish. And I think that our guards did a great job at giving the ball to the post and getting it to the paint.
Jock, you had yourself a pretty good game, taking on what seems to be more offensive responsibilities. Can you just tell me about that, kind of confidence that you're feeling right now?
Well, it helps when my teammates trust in me and the type of chemistry we have this year. So I know where everyone is on the floor, and they know where I'm going to be on the floor. So the game feels a little bit slower in that sense, where offense doesn't feel like it's a hit or miss. And I just let the game come to me a little bit more now. So, yeah.
Roy, kind of what I'd asked Coach earlier, we were sitting here last week, and after a pretty decisive win, talking about a lot of the things that y'all had to clean up, Coach said that you guys took care of some of that this week in practice. Does an effort like this, a performance like this, kind of serve as a blueprint to the rest of this team to say, if we take care of business in practice, if we clean things up, this is the type of efficiency and this is the type of production that's possible?
Yeah, you said it very well, exactly that. We know what we're capable of. We just have to understand that we just have to do what we are capable of. I feel like sometimes we do take plays off, and sometimes this, sometimes that, but we need to be always playing hard. And I felt like our mental lapses this game were to a minimum. So that we were able to lock down on defense and keep our opponents at 44, but we were also able to score. So like Jock was saying, playing defense, and or Taylor was saying playing defense allows offense to come easier. So
Coach, I also wanted to ask about Shay Holly. She seemed to take like kind of a blow to the face. She checked out for a
Yeah.
little bit. Just want to know if she's all right.
Yeah, I mean, we put her back in. I think she said she was fine, and she got hit in the nose by another person's head. And so, but she's a tough kid, and she took a charge tonight. And Shay always plays hard, you know. She didn't shoot it as well as she normally does, but she's got 3 assists, no turnovers. She knows I'm fired up about the no turnovers. So, but I think she's fine, yeah.
Rory, and just one more from me. You know, you guys are going to play some offensive powerhouses this season, both in non-conference and in conference play. You know, what does it show for like the defense to be playing right now to then transition that over into these other, you know, teams that you're going to be playing against?
we definitely have to do better. Today we did good. It's like another step closer to what we're looking for, but we're definitely going to have to take it up a notch and walk down more in practice and understand what it's going to take to keep up with these good teams.
All right.
Thank you.
Praise the Lord and hook 'em horns.
Welcome.